Welcome back to the podcast. This is podcast episode number 130. The NBA playoffs are upon us, and we have a special offer for you guys.
Yes, Prize Picks is out there for the NBA playoffs. They're giving away $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose.
It's basically a free $50.
And there's so many good players in the playoffs. They're all dogs. They're all going for the over. That's my pick. I like whatever star player you like. Place the over.
100%. Prize Pick works a little bit differently than other websites.
Whatever Jalen is playing well. So it could be Jalen Green, Jalen Brunson. It could be
fair.
anyone.
I like that a lot. You're a Jalen guy.
I'm a Jalen guy. The Jalens know how to ball.
So shout out to Prize Picks. If you guys place a $5 line, you get a free $50 straight to your account.
Use promo code Makeshift when you sign up.
Makeshift.
Let's get into the podcast. You
That's how
ready?
you spell makeshift if you didn't know.
Let's get into the podcast.
Let's see if you can guess who I voted for.
What?
So I'm literally just going to list characteristics about me, and I'm going to see if people can educated guess.
Okay, and we'll run a poll.
And we're not going to tell anybody anything.
Okay.
So we're going to get so political, but so not political.
Okay.
We're just literally listing characteristics about ourselves.
What have we turned into?
Ready?
Okay. Ourselves? You're just pulling me into this?
No, it could just be me. It could just be me.
I don't want to be pulled into anything political.
No. It's not political. It's just literal facts about me.
Okay.
It's like where I grew up, what I am, what I do for work.
Okay.
And I want people to get political because I think politics are so stupid. People are going to get in arguments out this, and I think that those type of people are so dumb and stupid. I hate them.
Okay.
But they're going
That's kind of political by you saying that.
No, it's just...
You're taking a stance politically by saying that it's stupid.
Yeah, I think politics are stupid.
Yeah.
That's my stance on politics, or that politics are stupid.
He's an independent.
Okay. I'm a straight white man from Central Jersey.
Yes.
That's just a fact.
Yeah, I would believe that.
And you are as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are pulling me into this. So it's fine.
Kind of. I mean, most of these are
just generic.
Most of these are generic, and most of these have to do with me and you.
Okay. Yeah,
because we grew up together. It's like the same thing.
Okay.
I live in Jersey City now.
I also live in Jersey City.
I grew up playing basketball and football.
Okay. I grew up playing basketball and baseball.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much the same thing.
Okay.
I worked in my first jobs, I worked in a creative field as a video editor, producer, and videographer for 5 years after college.
You're screaming liberal. No idea.
Which you didn't do. You worked in business.
Yeah, I worked in business. Yeah, but my first job's a retail store, and then I, moved out of that and went to the corporate world, the corporate environment.
I am a full-time podcaster now. That's my full-time job.
Is that what we tell people? Is that how we
think
say
so.
it? Yeah. I got recognized today. I was pumping up my tire. Guy goes, and he was looking at me. I was like, oh God, I'm in trouble. And he goes, you're famous. I go, no, not really. It was like, I got a podcast.
Yeah.
And then I deflated my tire, and then he pumped it up for me because I wasn't holding down the handle.
And then the last one, I went to Rutgers University.
Yes, and I went to University of Maryland.
So whatever these people in the comments want to guess, go for it. I think that debating on this is so dumb. I think people getting in fights and losing friendships over politics is the stupidest thing ever.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to have a stance if you want to, and it's good to be passionate about your beliefs and everything. But I think it should change your perspective, of that person? You should still be able to have relationships. That's the dumb part about it.
It's so stupid. I have friends that are raging liberals, and I have friends that are hardcore Republicans, and I have friends that don't have a political view at all, and it should not change your opinion on anybody personally.
Yeah.
That's my take on politics.
I'm fully aligned there. I know people that say, they're like, oh no, I don't want to, associate or be friends. Like, if it's that extreme, maybe it's because, you don't know what we are. You don't know what we're thinking.
We're mystery men.
Here we go. Yeah.
But now people in the comments are going to be like, oh, this guy loves Biden. This guy loves Trump.
We'll see what happens.
It's so dumb.
But all right. Podcast 130. 130. That's 70 away from 200. And that's 800 and 970 away from
870.
Okay. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I can't do math.
870 away from 200.
I have a few fun updates. I'm sure you do too.
Yeah, give us the updates.
Well, we are playing in the Golf Digest Open. That's official. That's happening. It's at the end of July. It's at Seawain Country Club.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm very excited for it. I think I'm gonna be better at golf. I've golfed. As of this Sunday, I would have golfed 5 rounds in the past week.
Yeah.
So I'm clocking the rounds in. I'm getting my score lower and lower.
Serving your time. See, I played a lot last week, and I actually got worse the more I played. So we'll see. But I'm taking a little break. I'm going to be on vacation, and then I'm going to come back. We have the golf trip a few days after that.
Yes.
And we're going to have a lot of fun, and it's going to be a lot of golf, some boozing, and some fun with the boys.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of boozing.
One thing that I did use was the Mustard app.
Mustard!
Have you used it yet?
Not yet, no.
No. So I was talking to the guy at Golf Digest, our friend Will.
He has a namesake.
Well, I do. I don't know. But I was talking to him, and I think like the people like me, it's an interesting perspective because it gives you a lot of like drills and tips and stuff. But like I just like the feedback from it.
Nobody knows what the Mustard app is. What?
They don't.
Yeah, the Mustard app is basically an app where you can put videos of your golf swing into the app, and it's like a caddy or like a golf instructor, and it tells you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong with your swing.
Yeah, so it gives you AI feedback. Yeah. So for me, I just want the feedback, and then I'll figure it out. But I think for you being a higher handicap,
I need to get it going.
Yes, upload your swing. Let's dial it in. Let's qualify for the Nationals or whatever it's called.
And we're gonna play with Victor Cruz in the qualifying rounds.
I want to qualify for the championship, baby. Let's do it. The other thing, we have a live show on July 26th. That's, brought up in the last few podcasts.
Yeah. We locked in a few guests this week for that show. It's going to be big. I think people are going to like it. We have a few more guests probably coming. I think we're going to have more guests at this show than we did at the last live show.
And it's just going to be a palooza. Yeah. You like that word?
Makeshift palooza.
Makeshift palooza. Maybe we throw that on the board.
Make a palooza.
So that'll be fun. And then the last thing we have is Fanatics Fest. That's coming
Fanatics Fest is going to be sick. T-Mac's going.
T-Mac's going. He's doing signatures and photo ops.
KD's going.
Kevin Durant's going, which is gigantic.
Yeah. And I'm sure all those people are going, like Tom Brady and like Speed. I'm sure he's going. I'm sure all those people are going.
It might be the first or most celebritied event that we've gone to.
Yeah, it definitely will.
I don't know. Like we've been to some high line, top line places, but with a few celebrities. But everyone goes to Fanatics Fest. We were so jealous last year that we did not make it there. So going this year, it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. I think you could get tickets online if you want. I'll throw the link in the description.
And if you guys want to come check us out, we're going to have a podcast booth or stage or something there to get either fans or celebrities or just us on the stage.
Yeah, so it's going to be a great time. June 20th, June 22nd. Those are updates that were like legitimate updates. Do you have anything else on top of that?
Currently, you're in Portugal.
I'm in Portugal.
When this podcast drops.
Yeah, so we filmed this on April 24th. Everyone always says in the comments in the live premiere, they're like, why aren't they typing? How are they replying? Who is this? Yeah. It's a live premiere. This is pre-recorded. This is April 24th that we're recording this, but it's being posted a week from today on May 1st, actually.
May 1st. It's going to be May.
Oh, and happy birthday to me then.
Yeah, the last podcast was your birthday wish.
No, this one.
Oh, this one?
This one, yeah. April
the day
3rd.
After your birthday.
This drops May 1st, so it's the day after my birthday. So happy birthday to Zach.
Happy birthday, Zach.
Everyone throw a happy birthday in the comment section. Why not? Let's have some fun.
There you go. Moving on. Podcast 130. You got a topic to talk about?
I got a topic. Well, we started the one with Ronaldo, and it did really well.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do some additional research to get into Lionel Messi's world.
Messi.
Okay?
Messi it is.
Can you guess the 7 most expensive things that Lionel Messi owns?
Okay. I'm assuming his house is on there.
Okay. Do you want to be more specific?
His house in America, his house in Argentina, his house in wherever.
All right.
3 houses.
So he's got a Miami mansion that's $10.8 million. Guess where it is?
In Miami.
Yes, correct. Sunny Isles, Florida, which is where we stayed that one time when we went to the event down there.
Oh, yeah. We stayed at the Trump Tower.
Yeah.
That was a cool resort. They had a soccer field.
We didn't stay there for anything political. Just
we went for Rolling Loud. It was just the cheapest place to stay for some reason.
The cheapest place to stay. But then the resort fee, oh my God.
Oh yeah, it's screwed us over.
So that's number 3. That's $10.8 million. He has a Barcelona mansion. That's $7 million. That's number 4.
Okay.
Those are the only 2 houses.
No Argentina?
No Argentina. But
there's a condo.
Okay, so I think he has a condo or he's kind of invested in a hotel.
In Ibiza.
I don't know where it is. Hotel MIM Sitges. Sitges. I don't know how to say that.
I'm going to say it's in Argentina or Spain or something.
Okay, well that's $4 million. So I think he's invested. He might have property within there or at least a condo within, but he's got the hotel as well.
Okay, I'm going to say that he has a Bugatti.
A Bugatti? He does not have a Bugatti. Not a Bugatti type guy.
One of his cars is very expensive.
Okay, yes. I got that Benz. Do you know what that stands for?
Mercedes-Benz.
He's got a Mercedes SLS.
Do you know what that's... You just told me the type of car.
I know, but I just want to make sure you're hip and you're with it.
Do you know what that stands for?
Benz is, like Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah, you told me the car.
Yes, but this is a Mercedes SLS. I don't know if that includes the Benz in it.
Okay.
$249,120.
Okay.
Exactly. That's number 7.
Okay. Does he have an AP?
No, watch is not on here. No. I would stick the route that you were.
Another car.
Yeah, another car. Do you have any guesses? Italian company.
Ferrari.
Not Ferrari.
Lamborghini.
No. You know, I forgot this guy's first name, but it's his last name is the company name.
Bugatti, Maserati, Rolls Royce, Lamborghini, Ferrari.
Pagani. Pagani Zonda Roadster. $4.9 million. That's number 5.
Those are cool cars. I like those.
You need number 1 and 2.
More cars?
You could stick in transportation, yeah.
A subway system.
No, not a subway system.
A motorcycle? A boat, a yacht.
He doesn't have a boat or a yacht, no.
Really? I thought he seems like a yacht guy. What other a helicopter? A plane?
A plane, a private jet. That's the obvious one usually.
Yep.
$15 million, that's number 2. So you need number 1. It's kind of in the category that you mentioned. You said Ferrari, so I could give it to you.
Ferrari
335S Spider Scaglietti.
You think I'm going to say the rest of that name?
No, I don't.
I'm not a car guy.
He's not a car guy.
Cars.
Guess how much that car is worth?
$10 million.
$34.8 million. It's the most expensive thing Lionel Messi owns.
I wish I had that money.
Yeah, I wish I saw that money remotely in my lifetime. That'll be nice.
Yeah, if I had 1% of that, I'd be really, really happy.
We'd all be happy. Yeah, the people seem to enjoy that, so I want to run through Messi. And you know what? Maybe we'll have more later in game time. I don't know.
No, I like Messi.
Maybe they'll come.
Good. I hope so. I want to talk about money.
Okay, I like money.
And Mr. Beast, because he has a lot of it, and offering you some of it.
Offering me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Beast offers you $1 million to eat $1,000 worth of McDonald's in 36 hours.
Can I do it?
Can you do it?
Okay. I'm going to say that one's tough. So I get the extra 12 hours on top of a full 24.
Correct. Day and a half.
But McDonald's is so cheap. But honestly, the price has gone up.
Yeah. I mean, I have some prices for you. I want to see how you would do it.
Because even 10 burgers is like, what, $100?
Well, here, I'm going to break it down for you. The highest priced burger at McDonald's is the double bacon quarter pounder with cheese.
Okay, that's a lot.
That's what you should go for because it's around $10. We'll round up, it's $9.39. It's $10.
I'm not eating 100 burgers, though. That feels impossible.
No. But if you had 10 of them, that's $100.
Okay.
Right? That's 1/10 of the process. And can you have 10 of them in 36 hours? Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah, I think I could.
You had 9 hot dogs in 9 innings the other day.
That's true.
All size drinks are the same price.
Okay, I was going to say.
So an extra small drink is $1.49 and a large drink is $1.49.
Wait, they're the same price? I never knew that.
That's their like selling point because if you get the food, you're going to get the drink and blah, blah, blah. If you get 10 extra small drinks, that's like $15. So if you just go a bunch of extra small drinks, you could get up there.
And I could just do a water, like pretend to get the fountain soda.
No, water doesn't count.
Oh.
Water doesn't count. You need to get a soda.
Ugh. Or a high C.
Or a high C.
Okay. That's going to hurt.
So you could do that. Then the 4-piece McNuggets are $3. That's the best way monetarily to go about it. 4 pieces, $3, because if you go 6, it's like $4.99 and it gets cheaper and cheaper.
Okay. Again, makes sense, but it's still a ton of food. Like
hash browns
at McDonald's is tough.
Hash browns, which I know you love, are $3 each.
Okay.
So you could start down on some hash browns.
But still, it takes like 33 hash browns just to get to $100.
Yeah, but you have a day and a half.
I don't know,
You have
Brian.
a day and a half. I think you could do it. And then cookies are $1.40.
This is one we will not be experimenting.
I think we could experiment with it.
Not experimenting.
So
maybe between the two of us.
So if you have 10 double bacon cheeseburgers, that's $100.
Okay.
If you had 50 4-piece McNuggets, that's $3 each. 50 times 3.
150.
Okay.
You're still only at 250.
Yeah, that's cake.
Okay.
That's the first half of the day. Oh, that's might actually be tougher than I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You still have 3/4 of the way to go.
So you don't think you could do it?
500, I think we have a conversation. $1,000 is very tough.
Day and a half, though.
Brian, I don't know. I would have to go in very hungry. But I guess the drinks, I mean, you could stack them up. You could drink a lot, but like you're not going to, first of all, hold all that food down.
I think you could hold it down. A day and a half is a long time. You ate 9 hot dogs in 9 innings.
I know. And it was really like 7 innings. And then I tapped out.
So if you woke up at 5 a.m., had 50 hash browns for breakfast.
It's tough.
That's $150 off the
50 hash browns?
Yeah.
I'm not Joey Chestnut.
You eat like 10 eggs for breakfast every day.
That's not true. I have 3. But I have a lot of calories, yes.
You have a lot of calories.
But think calorically, like what you're ending up there.
You wouldn't try this for $1 million?
I would try it. I'm just saying I don't think I could do it.
I think you could do it.
Listen, I was going to say we'll try, but I'm not trying.
I'll try
I'm not doing it.
If I got offered $1 million, I would try it. If I got offered like $1,000, I'd probably try it.
Okay. I saw this come up, and I thought this was very controversial. I want to get your opinion on it since we're both white males.
Okay.
Okay. Who really belongs on the Mount Rushmore of white rappers?
Oh, I like this a lot.
So I saw a picture come up recently, and it had 4 rappers on it. It was Eminem, Mac Miller, Paul Wall, which I don't even know who that is, and Russ. I have the picture of it. I would show you.
I saw it.
Yeah. Unbelievable. I don't understand it. Those last 2 rappers deserve to be replaced.
That's ridiculous. I do think that Eminem is a lock for one of the positions.
He has to be. He's the greatest white rapper of all time.
And I think Mac Miller deserves a spot on that top 4. I might be biased because it's my favorite rapper, but I think he deserves it.
Okay. Yeah, to me, he's 3 or 4. I think there's a few that could pop in between, but who would be on your Mount Rushmore then?
So I just started it.
I know you did.
So then I'm gonna do a group as a collective. I'm gonna put the Beastie Boys in there.
Are you? Okay, see, that's what a lot of people were thinking.
Yeah.
They're like, we need the Beastie Boys in here. It just makes sense. They did a lot for white rappers.
They're one of the most iconic white rap groups of all time. They might be the only white rap group.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else. But were they actually like that good?
Yes.
Like, or did they just like kind of set the precedent and were like, hey, look, you could do this
You'd
too?
rather have Russ on there than the Beastie Boys?
No, I got a list of people, and honestly, I think you debate replacing them with these people.
No, I wouldn't. I think the Beastie Boys deserve a spot. So it's Beastie Boys, Eminem, Mac Miller. And then I think the last one, it's a little bit of a debate. First people I think of, Lil Dicky. I think of MGK.
Yeah.
Which MGK is kind of like a rock guy now, so I don't know if he fits in there.
MGK saw this and was so insulted that he wasn't a part of it.
No, I would definitely put him in the conversation. I think maybe Post Malone deserves to be in there.
I was going to say Post Malone on there too. But again, like started more in rap and now is in more kind of like country singing. So
yeah,
like
but
does he deserve it?
Yeah, but his top 10 songs of all time are all rap.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like he's known for rap and he only has like 2 country songs that are really known.
Action Bronson.
I love Action Bronson.
Yeah.
I don't think that he's up there, but I would put him in my top 10 white rappers.
Yeah, but I mean, there's not a lot of people to choose from at that point.
I think I would go Eminem, Mac Miller, Beastie Boys as a group, and then Post Malone.
Yeah. So you're cutting out MGK. MGK, I feel like was after Post. So, maybe down the line, but he's also kind of more in the rap game too.
Yeah,
rock game. Sorry.
I mean, I think that Post Malone's songs are way more known than MGK's song. Like name a MGK rap song.
No, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I've never been that big of a fan.
Wild Boy.
Yeah. What about Congratulations by Post Malone? Congratulations.
It's not MGK.
I know. I said by Post Malone.
I know.
Post
Mike
Malone.
Shinoda?
Mike Shinoda? I don't know. No.
Definitely not. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at a list here like Logic, Asher Roth, G-Eazy. They're just not up to the tier of Post Malone.
No, they're not. They don't have the catalog and they don't have the, abilities that Post Malone has. I think adding in the singing aspect as a rapper also is kind of, instrumental to Post Malone's success.
Yeah. I like Eminem, Mac Miller, Beastie Boys, Post Malone.
Yeah. I might take the Beastie Boys out.
Who would you put in?
Yeah,
this is going to be disgraceful what you're about to say.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, It can't be MGK. I love Lil Dicky.
Lil Dicky's better than the Beastie Boys.
No,
you heard it here first. From
you
Zach.
can't. No, I can't do that.
So you're leaving the Beastie Boys in?
I guess so.
I would hope so. You remember the first time you listened to the Beastie Boys?
I do.
I want to talk about the best first things in a human's life.
Okay.
Okay.
We mentioned before the podcast that my stomach might not cooperate. We're having a little bit of an issue.
You're going to have to stick it out.
Yeah. Shaq walked off set the other day. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw. Are you going to pull a Shaq right now?
I mean, I'll tell you if I'm going.
Okay. What is the best first in a human's life? Okay.
Your first kiss.
So I have a first. If that's actually what you choose, I'm gonna shame you on camera. Okay. So I have a list. Whatever you pick is gonna move on in the next round.
Okay.
The first time getting drunk or the first sip out of a canned soda?
Oh, that's interesting. Let's go drunk.
Yeah, I would hope so. I mean, canned soda is good, but it's not great.
I remember my first beer. I do.
Do you? What was it?
A Natty Light.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. It's
Disgusting.
tough. But actually, no, I think I had a Corona before that.
All right. First time getting drunk or your first Fortnite win?
First Fortnite win, absolutely.
That's better than the first time getting drunk.
Exhilarating, Brian. Is there anything better in a teenage / becoming an adult lifestyle?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Oh, my goodness. I guess I still was a teenager. 18, 19? That works.
Yeah, we were teenagers. Yeah, freshman, sophomore year of college. First Fortnite win or first time going somewhere without your parents?
First Fortnite win. Yes.
Really?
No, because I went places without my parents.
Where?
I think I misunderstood.
First time going places without your parents.
Yeah. I used to go places without my parents, but they didn't know that I was going places without them. Does that make sense?
What are you talking about?
I went to Dunkin' Donuts once.
Oh my God.
I went with a team.
I'm saying like a trip. Like when we went to Montreal without our parents. That was like the first trip I went on without my parents.
Oh, okay. No, it has to be.
Why would I put in? Yeah, going to Dunkin' Donuts.
I got in trouble for it.
That's not exhilarating to go to Dunkin' Donuts.
I left the Little League baseball game. I went to Dunkin'.
That's clearly what I'm not talking about.
Yeah, well, as a 10-year-old, it was exhilarating.
That's not what I'm talking about.
No, not a trip. No, I would say the Fortnite one.
Okay. First time going to a casino or your first Fortnite win?
Oh, the casino was so much fun. I came up. I won money. You know what? I've walked around casinos as a kid, though. So it was a familiar territory. Fortnite win.
It was a familiar territory.
Yeah, you walk around. My grandma used to get rooms all the time.
First Fortnite win or the first day of a vacation?
First Fortnite win. I'm locking in it again.
Absolutely crazy.
No. Brian.
The first day of a vacation is literally like the best day ever.
I feel like it's really not. You're settling in and you're getting there. And I think the next few days are the better ones.
Oh, that's crazy.
You might be jet lagged if you're traveling somewhere.
First Fortnite win or the first day of summer?
First day of summer. I could lock that one in.
There
yes, because, we used to have a whole celebration.
Yeah, the first day of summer.
Yeah.
First day of summer or the first shower after traveling a long distance?
Showers are fine. A little overrated. So let's go. Let's go with first day of summer.
Your takes are just crazy. First day of summer or the first beer after a long work week?
Very difficult decision.
I don't think it's that difficult.
No, we're going first day of summer.
It has to be the first day of summer. And then first day of summer or the first sip of water after a long night out? Like you wake up hungover in the morning, first sip of water.
No, it doesn't matter.
It's first day of summer.
Honestly, Fortnite's a good number 2 there, though.
So the first day of summer is the best first in your life.
Yeah, you didn't mention my first love, my first kiss. What are you, not a romantic?
No.
Me neither. What about your first apartment? Can I do the read now?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, God. When did you move into your new apartment?
October.
Nice. Oh, you're closing in on, just over half a year.
Yeah, October 15th.
So we live in Jersey City. We like it there. And if you're looking for a fresh new start, look no further than Newport, Jersey City.
That's where you live.
That's where I live, yes. And we're just going to share that and tell everyone.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I don't really care.
I mean, if they find your apartment building, it's like a shot in the dark. There's a lot of rooms
now
in
you've
that
knocked out the houses. You knocked out the condos.
There's no houses in Newport. It's literally all buildings.
Yeah. Okay. Newport, Jersey City is where I live. It's across from New York City.
It's great.
It takes me 10 minutes on the train to get in. It's fantastic.
It's actually 8 minutes. Oh, no, that's Hoboken. 10 minutes, sorry.
But I mean, 5, 10, 15 minutes.
No, it's easy.
To literally downtown Manhattan. It's incredible.
It's the best spot for commuters. Literally, that's where everyone lives because it's so easy to get to New York City.
Yeah, and I've lived there for 3 years, and I didn't plan on leaving anytime soon.
Your work building was literally across the street, though.
No, yeah, it was. That's why we moved up there. But now that I'm up there, I still don't work in that building anymore, and I'm still living there, and I enjoy it.
Correct.
There's a lot of new buildings coming up all the time too. We saw the Bisbee. They have a podcast recording studio in there. They have a golf simulator. I think they have pickleball courts on the roof.
That's electric.
Yeah, so they got a bunch of different stuff. The neighborhood is great. I always feel safe walking around. A lot of good features and everything that we got going on.
They're building a new park by you. I don't know how
they?
they're building a park, but they're building. I think they're building. That's a park that's coming up.
Like in between Hoboken and.
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
Maybe it's a building. Might be a building.
Whatever it is, Newport seems to have it all.
Yeah.
They have Landmarks, Water Soul. They have a carousel. They do have Newport Green, which is a little park right by.
They have pickleball courts right near you.
They have a beach there too.
I know.
There's a little beach thing. I go out there and tan sometimes.
They literally have everything there, and it's like walks away from Hoboken, steps away from Hoboken. Sorry, and then it's like literally steps away from the subway to get into the city.
My fun fact, and we say this every single time we talk about Jersey City, it's the 7th most diverse city in America.
I thought it was number 1.
It used to be number 1, I think, but people are stepping up their game.
Yeah.
But it's up there. It's definitely up there. Yeah. So whether you're in New Jersey or looking to move closer to the city, check out Newport, Jersey City.
Yeah.
It's where I live.
It's a great spot.
Brian's up in Jersey City now. We're all there. Maybe you'll see us walking around.
I got to move to Newport.
Yeah.
From the Heights.
One of the things I like to do when out in Jersey City, watch basketball. Go across the street, a lot of bars. I was shocked because all the awards are coming out for the NBA now. And how many players were eligible for actually winning awards this year since they put in that 65 game rule. Less than 15% of NBA players are eligible for awards this season.
Yeah, the NBA is becoming a joke, kind of.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That is That means only 84 players were eligible this year to win awards.
It's literally ridiculous. Like, you see other leagues, like if you look at the NHL, Alex Ovechkin has played like 98% of his games in his entire career, and he's like 40 years old.
I don't know.
Why don't NBA players do that? And you're getting hit every possession.
I don't know how he's doing what he's doing because he's still out there scoring goals and one of the best scorers in the league.
I know. It's like LeBron, but LeBron barely plays in the NBA.
Yeah. So they have a 65 game rule. So if you play 65 games or less, or maybe it's 64 or less, you're not eligible for the All NBA team, MVP race, and other awards.
Correct.
Only 84 players are eligible. I want to name some star players that are not eligible.
Okay.
Can you guess any off the top of your head?
Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid is not there. That's a good one.
I'm going to say majority of them. I'm going to say Kevin Durant isn't.
Kevin Durant is not.
I'm going to say Bradley Beal isn't.
Who's always hurt on the Lakers? Now he's on the Mavs.
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis is not. Who's the guy that got traded to the Lakers?
Luka Doncic.
Luka Doncic, also not.
That's
Kyrie
crazy.
Irving,
I was gonna
not.
say Kyrie.
Kawhi Leonard, John Morant, Paul George, Jaylen Brown,
Now
Drew
he's just
Holiday,
listing them, folks.
Damian Lillard, Victor Wembanyama, Paolo Banchero, Jimmy Butler, LaMelo Ball, and more.
Yeah, it makes sense. The NBA sucks, to be honest.
Oh, geez.
It sucks. It does. It's like, what are we doing?
They have to
Playing
do something.
basketball.
Listen, it was one of like the best leagues growing up, and they are losing a lot of interest in people. I can say that.
I love watching basketball. Basketball is one of my favorite sports to watch. But the fact that these players are just sitting all year, it doesn't make the league fun.
So I would ask you the question, is the 65 game rule a dumb rule?
No.
Or do they need to change it up? Is it actually discouraging? Do they need to do more to be able to incentivize players to play?
I think that they should put a line on injuries. Like if you have a serious injury, you're exempt. But if you don't have a serious injury and you're just sitting out for rest or for like hamstring or something stupid like that, I think that they should fine you after like missing 10 games.
Okay.
So if you miss more than 10 games, the 11th, 12th, every single game you get fined like $50K or whatever it is comparatively speaking to your salary.
Yeah, maybe they just take it off your salary and they say, listen, if you're not going to play and we want to rest, or, but it could be like a coach's decision, and then that's going to change the whole dynamic on the team. If like, okay, you're going to bench me, I'm not going to get paid my $150,000 for this game.
I think if it's the player's decision, I think you get fined $100K per game, and that'll teach them a lesson. I think because if you miss 10 games, that's $1 million.
Yeah. That's fair. And if you're only making like 20, 25 million.
Yeah, well, only
25 million. Well, comparatively. Yeah, no, I think it's crazy. And like, I think that's one of the main reasons why the NBA isn't, performing as well as it has in the past.
Yeah.
And then people are saying the 3-point line and, the quality of basketball. But I think the quality also comes with the players actually playing.
No, the quality of basketball is great. It's just that they shoot a ton of threes.
Yeah.
Like, stop shooting threes. Let's play some basketball.
But I think they need to make the regular season matter more. Or at least showcase the marquee matchups more.
Fine the players. Fine them. Fine them.
Fine them. That's Brian's solution.
Fine them for not playing.
$1
million a game for LeBron. $1 million.
Yeah.
He misses 10 games, 10 mil.
He'll play.
That'll mean something to him.
But then, it's a little like shady and sketchy of like, okay, what's an actual injury that counts? But they'll find the loopholes like they always do. But they got to do something. I thought that was crazy. 15% of the league played 65 games this year.
I have a totally random topic that I want to talk about, and it's about brain rot. Okay. Are you ready?
I know exactly what this is going to be, and I'm so excited.
Italian brain rot memes.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Bombardio crocodile.
Actually,
I only
this is
know
visual. We'll save this till the end.
Yeah.
We'll save the visual till the end. If you guys want to stick around, we got some Italian brain rot. Bombardio crocodile. I'm going to talk about something that I don't think you know much about, but we'll see. It's about girl terms.
Okay.
So I didn't know many of these, but I want to quiz you on them, like to see how well you know, like your girlfriend.
Okay. Does she use these terms, you think, or is this?
No idea.
No. Okay.
I don't know.
Can't wait.
Can you tell me what these girl terms actually mean?
Okay, I'll try my best.
Okay. What is a money piece?
Brian, I've never heard that before in my life.
You had to guess.
Money piece, I would say, is like a money clip. Like it's like for your wallet to hold cash.
Do you think girls use that?
No, but I've seen girls like with the little tiny like wallet looking thing, and like they kind of slide their cards into it. That's a money piece.
That's not what
it's a watch, isn't it? It's a watch?
I thought it was a watch.
Yeah.
But that's a timepiece.
Okay.
For like a guy, I would think maybe a money piece is a watch, but it's definitely not for a girl.
So what is it?
Do you have any other guesses?
No.
Money piece. Money piece.
Money piece. It's earrings.
No. It's when girls get blonde highlights in the front strands of their hair.
Yeah, no, that makes no sense.
I have no idea.
That doesn't make any sense. What is that?
Literally no idea. What is a water line?
A water line is the thing that connects to your house or like a toilet.
For a girl. This is for girls.
Girls use toilets. The water line connects to the toilet so you could flush.
Is that your educated guess?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not. I'm just trying to.
Because it wasn't that educated.
Okay. Water line. Water line has to be your boyfriend's water bottle. and it's your source of water when you're thirsty.
Okay.
Or you use it like when your girlfriend is about to go to sleep, you lay down in bed, and then all of a sudden she's like, okay, let me use the water line.
Okay.
Can you fill up my water? Yeah, that one.
That's not it, but I did see a boyfriend guess this when a girlfriend asked him on TikTok. A water line is the part near your eye where the girl puts on eyeliner, where the water starts on your eye.
Oh.
Like, I don't know how girls do that. It's
Like the water duct? No, that's your water duct, right?
yeah, it's the place where they put the eyeliner.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So your bottom eyelid.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Maybe top. I don't know if you put eyeliner on the top.
I don't know either.
What are the 3 sizes of tampons?
Small, medium, and large.
Okay, that's not it. I also didn't know this, so you don't have to feel stupid.
Maybe it's based off how like fluffy or like how it shoots out and expands.
So what would be the sizes?
Like
There are 3 sizes.
I don't know.
Just take a guess. Take a guess.
Tight, loose.
God.
I didn't want to say it.
It's light, medium, and super.
Oh, yes, because menstruation.
The flow. Yeah. About the flow. Okay. What does the acronym LBD stand for?
LBD.
LBD.
Lactose.
No.
Lactic.
You're not even close with that.
Lady bottom dancer.
Yeah.
Lip balm. Am I close?
Yeah.
Lip balm diffuser.
No. It means little black dress.
Oh.
You were not close at all.
Okay.
Have you ever heard that? I've never heard that.
Every girl's got to have her staple little
You
black
haven't heard
dress.
that.
No, I have. I've seen it. Every girl's got to have her black dress.
You've heard somebody say LBD?
No, but I know that they have little black dresses.
Yeah, everyone knows that,
Well,
Zach.
you asked me. You told me what it was.
I said, have you ever heard that? LBD.
I said little black dress,
Okay.
and you said, have you ever heard that? And I said, yes, I have, because I know what a little black dress is.
Everyone knows what a little black dress is.
I
Zach.
know, but I was just in the context.
Why would I
of
ask
it
you
was
that?
The context of the conversation.
Do you know what an everything shower is?
Everything showers when they wash their hair, their feet, everything. They do everything. They go all over.
What? What else?
Yes, their armpits.
Okay, there's more than washing.
They clean their hair and condition.
There's one more thing.
Oh, they shave too.
Yes! They deeply clean their entire body as well as shave.
It's an everything shower.
So you want 1 for 5.
Thank you.
Pretty good. And you know what a little black dress is.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
it's because I know what I'm talking about. AI is pretty scary.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get frightened.
No, it is.
I am.
Completely agree. I felt bad for calling ChatGPT stupid the other day.
Oh, you typed it into ChatGPT? You called it stupid?
Oh, no. I said it on the podcast.
I wonder how they would react.
A lot of people commented and said, you're going to not wish you said that.
That's funny.
Yeah, so,
Here are some scary things that AI is starting to be able to do.
okay.
Read human thoughts.
What does that mean?
So apparently, AI models are being trained on MRI scans to reconstruct images or even text from brain activity. So they could take an MRI of your brain, AI could scan it, and then basically produce and determine what you're thinking about or what you're seeing.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
That's horrifying. I don't know.
I don't like AI.
You don't like AI?
No, I don't. I'm totally fine with like living in the year 2000.
Yeah.
Like if we just went back in time, I feel like 2000s were good.
If you had to pick 1 year to live, what would it be? Stuck in it forever.
What year were we in like 6th grade?
Probably like 2008.
I feel like 2008.
Yeah.
Like that era was a good era, I feel.
Okay, 2010, something around there.
Yeah.
AI is able to create deep fakes that you can't even detect if it's an AI or not.
Yeah, that's scary. I'm terrified for the future to see a potential AI version of us doing a podcast.
It's getting so good that you can't even tell anymore.
Yeah, no. Sambucha does this. And he's posted videos of an AI version of himself. You cannot tell the difference.
He did it for like a month. I thought it was very
ridiculous.
creative of him. Good job.
It is. He's very creative.
They're creating autonomous weapons. It's AI-powered killer drones and robotic soldiers are being tested.
That's terrifying as well.
Some without human oversight. So they're
That
just
seems
able
like a
to
movie.
make the decision to attack or
Yeah.
be able to actually use its weaponry.
Well, that seems like a movie.
It's iRobot.
Yeah, it's terrifying. I've never seen that movie, but I heard it's scary.
Oh, it's Will Smith.
Is it Will Smith?
It's Will Smith.
Okay.
Google's building an AI to decode dolphin talk.
That's cool. See, that's the only cool thing that AI is doing right
So
now.
I was like, does that mean we can understand them? Or like, is it just that we understand how they communicate
There's
now?
no way that we can understand words that they're saying. It has to be like their emotions, like if they're happy or sad. But also, humans are programming AI, and humans don't know anything about this. I think everything's made up with that.
I don't know. Maybe it's just learning on its own.
how dolphins speak?
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
We watch too much Animal Planet.
That's fake.
It's also being done for dogs, cats, and other animals. And you are right to understand their emotions and intentions.
Okay.
So like if it's able, like maybe the dog's angry, it's like, well, I can interpret it based on the way it's barking or the way it's like communicating with other dogs. So
which also I feel like is not correct.
AI is able to see through walls.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How is that even a thing?
I'll tell you how it's a thing.
Because there's cameras on other sides.
It's actually using Wi-Fi and AI. Researchers have created models that can detect human movement behind walls.
So they can't see it; they can just detect the movement.
Yeah, so it's like the signals I think get interrupted behind the walls, so they could like kind of see behind them. So like if you and I were walking through this house, the Wi-Fi would get disrupted by us walking through the waves.
I get it. That makes sense. Scary.
Bottom line is AI is going to take over. I think we probably got like 15, 20 years left before we start seeing some, bad things happen out there.
I'm not excited for that one.
Or it could be really cool and just
I don't
enhance
think
everything in our life.
Yeah, that's what Elon Musk said. Elon Musk said it can either be absolutely amazing for humans or it can be absolutely terrible and there's no in between.
Yeah.
And he said he puts his money on that it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, good.
So I'll believe him.
I don't know. It's like, how far can technology actually advance?
I think pretty far.
Yeah. I mean, you look back 100 years ago compared to now.
You look back
it's like
10 years ago compared to now.
Yeah. So think another 10, 20, 30 years. It's like, what are we going to be able to do?
Probably a lot of things.
Yeah.
Probably create some Italian brain rot.
Oh, are we going there now? You want to go there?
Yeah.
Let's do it. I have one more visual thing, and then I also have a sports thing.
First of all, what is going on with this Italian brain rot meme movement thing?
Listen,
I don't know where this came from.
I don't understand, but my roommate, Chris, his entire feed is just memes, AI generated content. I think these are images created from ChatGPT or Meta or like one of those AI generated platforms. Famous. Yeah. And now I bet you there's a group of like 10 to 15 like teenagers that are just cracking up over the fact that they invented this.
I kind of like it.
I love it.
I don't know if I love it or I hate it, but I'm going to quiz you on them. Guess the names of these Italian brain rot memes.
I'm a little versed in this. I won't say well versed.
First one.
Oh my goodness.
And you might have to bear with me for pronunciation.
But this, I like know this one, but I don't.
If you don't know it, try to make one up.
Yeah. Wait, this is the banana guy. It
is a banana.
Delfino banana.
Pretty close.
It's something like that, right?
Pretty close. It's inverted.
Yeah. Is it banana though? It's not actually banana.
It's bananita dalfanita.
Okay. That's good.
That's bananita dalfanita.
Oh, my roommates are going to be so mad at me.
What about this one? This is like the famous one.
Is it though?
This is one of like the 4 that are super famous.
I know 2 of the really famous ones.
Everyone
not
says
personally.
This is their favorite.
I don't know them on a personal level.
I figured that because they're AI generated.
I mean, this looks like a baseball mug slash...
a bat mug?
Basebodillo.
Give it a guess.
Basebodillo favorito.
So this one makes no sense. It's tongue sahur.
Oh, I knew that one.
Tongue sahur.
Tongue sahur.
Yeah.
He's dangerous. Let me tell you.
I also want to hear your favorite after this. These ones are just make no sense. Some of them.
Well, that's the guinea pig, and he's in a coconut.
That's what it looks like.
Or maybe a gopher.
It's definitely a coconut.
Yeah, cocono goforo. Cocono goforo.
No, but I like what you're doing with the place.
Cocono goforoto.
I'm gonna have a tough time with
this.
Burbaloni luliloli.
Burbaloni lubaloni?
Burbaloni luliloli.
Okay, I can't even say that back.
Yeah, that one's close.
Oh, it might be a capybara or whatever it's called.
Capybara?
Yeah, capybara.
All right, next one.
This my
is your favorite?
boy.
This is your favorite one?
That's Bombardillo Crocodillo.
Bombardiro Crocodilo.
Yeah, Bombardillo Crocodillo.
That's a good one. Two. Last one for this portion.
Oh my goodness, I have no idea. Spaghetti spinoretti.
I actually like that one way better.
Oh yeah?
It's a good one.
Okay.
Spaghettiti toilettiti.
Okay. That's a good one. You have more?
I have more.
Okay. Yeah, we can go through it.
Video
all right,
now.
let's do it.
First one.
Oh.
This is also one of the famous ones.
That nose.
He got arrested the other day. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah.
What?
He got arrested. The cops are surrounding him in the forest.
That nose does not look...
Kind of looks like my nose.
Doesn't look friendly.
Looks like my nose and my feet, to be honest.
That nose looks like something else that we can't say. Okay, let's go with...
Looks like a sack. Is that what you're getting at?
This is Rainforisto Triadillo.
You are not well versed in this
No, I have no
universe.
idea. Is this Sasquatch? What is this?
Burr Patapim.
Oh, is he famous? He's big?
Yeah, he's a big one.
Big time.
Burr Patapim.
Oh, damn it. I know this one. Oh, no.
I like the name of this one.
Is this one tututu?
No.
No? It's not tutututu. No? No? But he does that, right?
I have no idea, Zach.
I don't know the name of it. I just know the sound, I think.
Take a guess.
He goes tutututu.
That's not the name of it.
Geese. No, is it a duck?
It is a goose.
Goose? Goosearillo? Everything's just Goosearillo Planadillo.
No. Bombombini Gusini.
I knew that one.
That's one of the best names.
Oh.
Bombombini Gusini.
Damn it.
All right, what about this one?
No, it's Tralalelo Tralala. Of course.
Tralalero, tralala.
Yeah, whatever it's called.
This one's like the most famous one,
Yeah,
right?
Tralalero Tralala.
Tralalero, tralala.
I like his Nikes. I think he does very well
like
for
the
himself.
Roches, right?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe they look like maybe they could be basketball.
What about this one?
Kawamu Satorin. No?
So this one is
Kawamu.
Think about cow in Spanish.
Elk. No.
I think that's how it's said in Spanish.
I forget how to say cow in Spanish. No idea.
It's La Vaca Saturno Saturnida.
Okay.
Wait, it's La Vaca Saturno Saturnita.
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
thought it was going to be like Satarini or something like that.
Next one.
I know this one too.
Oh, you don't know this one?
I've seen all these
Come
guys.
on,
I
this
only
one's a
remember
good
like two
one.
names. Gorilla,
No. Different type of monkey.
monkey, ape,
No.
chimpanzee, chimpanzee banini.
Oh, that's very close. Chimpanzini Banini.
Ah, damn it. I kind of knew that. It's just
All right,
too
last
good.
one.
I don't
I actually
know
have
what this
multiple,
is. This is the cat shrimp. Catalini shrimpini.
This is Trippy Troppi.
Trimpy-tropy. I've actually heard of Trimpy-tropy.
I'll give you one more.
I'm familiar. I don't know what this is.
Do you want me to just tell you?
It's Fragadillo?
No. This one I don't understand at all.
Okay.
It's Boneca Ambalabu.
Okay.
Boneca Ambalabu.
Okay. Yeah, none of it makes sense.
Which one's your favorite?
I love Bombardillo Crocodile is good,
Oh,
but
what's your
I think
second favorite?
Tralalero Tralala.
I like Bambambini Gusini.
Yeah.
I think that one has the best name.
That one does. Oh, jeez. All right.
What is this podcast turning into?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
I hate memes.
Yeah. Oh, no, I love memes.
I think I hate them.
I go back and forth, but I'm going to bring it up in Makeshift Golf whenever we film it. It won't be today, but the golf meme is the pinnacle meme of the internet.
What's the golf?
There's nothing better than a golf meme.
Oh, golf.
It's the most
memes in
shareable.
general.
There's so many jokes you could spin off of.
But those are fun. These
those-
make no sense.
No, these make no sense. This is brain rot.
Yeah, brain rot I hate.
Brain
Memes I
rot
like.
memes different. Memes are fun.
Memes are fun. Brain rot is stupid.
Would you say you're a sports fan? You like sports?
Yeah, I would say that.
Okay. Are you a real sports fan or not?
I would assume yes.
If you answer yes to these questions, you are a real sports fan.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay. Do you follow your team even when they're losing?
Unfortunately, yeah, I do.
Okay. Now I'm going to talk just like your favorite team pretty much,
Yeah,
right?
okay. That's
so
fine.
like the Giants, you're watching them every week, even when they're down.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, that one hurts
it's
a little
very
bit.
depressing, but yeah.
Do you own a jersey for a current player on the team?
That's a great question, actually.
Yeah, you know
for
what
the Giants, I don't think I do. I don't think they have a player worthy of a jersey right now.
You got your Jeremy Shockey jersey?
Yeah, I have a ton of past jerseys.
What about the Nets? Don't you have a Nets jersey?
I don't.
You don't have a Durant or
Durant's not on the team.
Oh no, he's not. Oh,
They
I
have
guess
Cam Thomas. They don't have. My teams don't have good players right now.
Okay.
I have a Rangers jersey.
Okay,
I have a Igor jersey.
that counts.
I have a Shesterkin jersey.
That definitely
so yes.
counts. Okay. Would you skip a social event or cancel plans to watch a game?
If it's a regular season, if it's regular season football, yes.
Let's
I've
call
done
it. Let's
that.
call it playoffs.
Playoffs, yes. 100% yes.
Just drop all the plans. Listen,
1000%.
if the Giants are in this next week,
No, I tell Taylor that. I tell my girlfriend that. I'm like, if the Giants are in the playoffs, if the Nets are in the playoffs, if the Rangers are in the playoffs, I'm watching those games. Every single one. If I go to an event, it needs to have the TV. Giants games, I watch from home.
I told my girlfriend, I said, Nick's game is on tonight. I don't care.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Yeah.
Can you recite random stats of players from past and current seasons?
Yeah, probably, yes.
Yeah? Give me one. What's your favorite?
Victor Cruz had a 99-yard touchdown Jets preseason game, his first game.
Yeah, that's
He
a
wore
good
number
one.
3.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Little fun facts. Okay. Can you name the last 3 coaches of your favorite team?
Yeah.
Yeah? Let's hear them.
You want me to do the Giants?
Sure.
Brian Dable, Joe Judge, and then it was Pat Shurmur.
Ooh.
Oh, Pat Shurmur.
Pat Shurmur?
Yeah. Pat
Okay.
Shurmur.
I'm proud
Dave
of you.
Gettleman
here.
was the past GM. Now it's Joe Shane. Dave Gettleman was not good. He screwed us.
Have you ever cried or been angry over a game?
I've never cried, but I have been angry. I feel like every sports fan is angry all the time.
Well, that's what the test is.
I've
figuring out if you're a sports fan.
I've been mainly angry these past 10 years. It hasn't been a good 10 years for my sports teams. But before that, we did have 2 Super Bowls.
Do you yell at the TV during the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've like rage quit a few times. Like in the third quarter and the Giants are down like 40. I'm like, I can't do this. I can't torture myself.
Oh, that's good. And then the last question I had, have you ever waited to go to the bathroom because it was a big moment in a game?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Happens to, like for me, like when Yoenis Cespedes was a Met, you didn't go to the bathroom while he was up at the plate.
Yeah, that's fair.
Kind of feel that way about Pete Alonso, Soto, Lindor now. It's like if they're up, something could happen.
Yeah, that's fair. If the Giants are in the red zone, if the Nets are in the fourth quarter, 6 minutes left, I'm not going to the bathroom. I'm waiting. I'm holding it.
Yeah, you're like, I really got to go.
Yeah, I'm holding it. 100%.
I'd probably piss myself before I miss that moment.
Yeah. I think I could hold it. I think I have strong enough bladder for that.
Okay. I want to ask you a golf question then.
Okay.
I want to go into golf. I showed you this yesterday or 2 days ago at the bar.
Whoa! Almost fell.
All right. That was fun.
Okay, go on. Oh, the hole-in-one thing?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So this got me thinking because my friend sent me this, but also to correct ourselves from the last podcast, Ken Griffey Jr. was talking about a par 3 golf course.
Yeah.
I still
count
today.
it.
I don't know. That's a whole nother. Do you want to debate that and then do this
If you
too?
get it at Pine Brook, it's a hole-in-one.
Yeah, but that's an executive course, so yeah, I guess it would be.
But like a par 3 course that they're like 20-yard holes, obviously not.
I also think if you're an amateur, then fine. Like everything should count. But if you're like playing in the Masters par 3 contest, like it doesn't count against your career hole-in-ones.
Yes.
Okay. That's all we'll do for that one. But yeah, so I saw this picture. My friend sent it to me, and I wanted to ask you.
Okay.
Does this count as a hole-in-one or not? For the audio listeners, we have a golf ball submerged into the side of a hole.
Yeah.
It's just barely hanging on, but it's probably like cratered into the side of it.
Yeah.
Right on the lip.
For me, personally, I would not count it. I don't think that counts. That's the landing spot, and I don't think it landed in the hole or went in the hole at all.
So I thought you were going to say that because you want to be like, integrity to yourself.
I mean, no.
But if you went golfing.
If I went golfing and I hit this, I wouldn't count it. No, I wouldn't.
Really?
Just like how I shot an 89, I don't count that as breaking 90 because I had two mulligans.
Okay, that's
which
fair.
The general consensus is like amateurs can take a mulligan on the front, mulligan on the back, which I did. So and technically I shot an 89, but I don't count it as breaking 90.
That's for me. Like I would be a pain to someone and tell them that this didn't count, and it'd probably ruin their day.
Yeah.
But I figured if I went to the golf course by myself and I hit this and did this, right? And somebody asked me down in the future, they said, "Have you ever hit a hole in one?" You would then say no?
I think I would show them the picture.
Okay, so it's more of the story about the picture and not actually like, hey, this went in.
If I was in a group and somebody else hit this, I would let them count it, but I know that that's what it is. Okay. I would let them count it. I wouldn't be like a freaking like a stickler about it, but me personally, I would like to get officially a hole in one to call it a hole in one. Just like I would like to officially break 90 before I said I break 90. I tell people I didn't break 90.
Yeah.
I tell them I shot an 89 with mulligans.
Even like my best rounds, like I think I shot 3 over at Shark River once, or 4 over. I finished everything in the hole that day. Yeah. Like I made sure that everything was completed. Like no gimmies, no one saying, "Oh, that's good." I was like, "No, I'm shooting a good round. I'm finishing everything, so this is legit."
I agree.
Side question.
Yeah.
How'd the ball get stuck like that?
I have
there?
no idea.
The flag and the pin's in the way of where the trajectory would have created that divot, no?
Well, unless that's the back of the hole.
Well, that's why I think it's the back of the hole.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, if the ball's flying coming in, then how did it actually end up there? Or did someone just ruin the golf course and put this there? I just thought of that.
I have no idea, to be honest. I think maybe someone just did this for the picture.
That's what I'm saying. I think genuinely, if this was like...
How does the ball get that deep off a flight? Like, it's not coming in that fast, is it?
Well, if it's like a little wet outside and the grass is a little wet, it could definitely submerge like that.
Jeez.
But for me, it's like if it were a dry day, this ball's not ending up in the hole if it hit in the spot.
Somebody definitely just made this because the Callaway is perfectly pointing out.
Yeah,
I think somebody did this.
Callaway did it?
Maybe.
Callaway was like, oh, let's stir up the internet. Is this a theory we're drawing?
Maybe.
Oh, I love this.
Maybe they did.
I think it's right. Wow.
Yeah, that's like impossible to do, actually.
Yeah, even if it was coming in from the side, the right side of the cup here, it wouldn't land like that because the bigger divot would be behind the left side of the cup.
Staged this. That's our take.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's
we're gonna say. Yeah, they framed it all up.
They did.
All right, I think that's the podcast.
That's the podcast.
Wow. Let's go to our members. We deserve them a shout out. If you join the membership in between this podcast and the next one, I'm sorry that you weren't included.
It's okay. Coach Troops, Christian.
We got another member.
Did we?
Oh my goodness.
God.
Is this actually, are we actually going to, one day ago, David Schmelzer.
Why'd you say it like that?
D-O-V-I-D.
Oh, that's an interesting name.
David Schmelzer.
Definitely German.
Definitely German.
Or Czech.
Joined one day ago. Listen, we got people joining. That means you're watching the podcast till the end.
David Schirmer.
Which we appreciate. We got Julia Kern, Abby, who's Penguins06, Thomas Flynn, Phil the Thrill, Unknown, Simon K, Coach Troops, Hannah Kondo, Josh Pittman, and the newest member of the Makeshift community,
David Schirmer.
David Schmelzer.
Schmelzer.
Sorry. Yes.
Shout out to you.
We'll
Send us a little DM how to pronounce the actual name. And
we want to make sure we're getting it right. I want this list. Well, that's our 10th member of all time, by the way.
Wow. Shout out to you.
We have 10. But once we get up to 20, 100, this is going to be so much fun to read through.
I know. You could quiz me.
It'll just be the
short form video.
Yeah, we can. But yeah, cool. That's the podcast. Right. Podcast 130. Again, live show, Golf Digest Open, and Fanatics.
Happy birthday.
And happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to Zach.
Comment, like the video, do everything you got to do. Hit the subscribe button, notification bell. We'll see you in the next one.
That just stressed me out all those.